Peace in from the white holes of Dakota Territory, United States of Advertising, white and cold today. This is an unusual day. The other day a viewer made a request that I do some alternating current videos, hopefully leading up to circuit theory, alternating current circuit analysis without mathematics. And I indicated in a video that I thought that was pretty doggone close to impossible. Well, this morning I got thinking. Now maybe it's some of the stress I'm under, but life has stress, okay? That's just part of this existence, so I can't blame it on that. What I blamed it on was my failure to follow my father's failure to teach me something very important, and that's to quit. Did you follow that? My father, my dad, bless his soul, aged 91 this week, never taught me how to quit. But I did read somewhere, I recall, saying that difficult things take some time. Impossible things take a little longer. So I decided I would attempt to explain alternating current in general terms without mathematics, and then double the magnitude of the challenge by not using diagrams and lecture type, you know how I draw on the screen sometimes and show websites and illustrations sometimes. I thought I'd just do some selfies. Besides that, selfies are easier to do, okay? The easy takes even less time than the difficult. So I thought I'd kind of balance things out. But in that video I said that the main difference between alternating current and direct current is the fact that the charge carriers, that is the little particles that carry the electric charge, usually electrons, always move in the same direction in direct current. They don't always move at the same speed. They can accelerate and decelerate, but they never turn around, ever, and go the other way. Whereas in alternating current, the charge carriers, usually electrons in a common wire, although there are particles or particle absences called holes, which get into semiconductor theory, they always reverse direction, at least once in a while. So the charge carriers sometimes go back and forth. Now, when we think of alternating current, we usually think of what comes out of the outlets in the walls of our homes. And here in the United States, alternating current has a frequency of 60 hertz or 60 cycles per second. So it reverses direction just twice that often, 120 times per second. And it does it on a very precise, periodic basis. I remember even in elementary school, my teacher explaining alternating current by going like this. It was probably 5th grade or something that now, if an elementary school can explain alternating current to people in the 5th grade, and then I'm going ahead and trying to explain to you that I can't do it to you, electronics nerds such as myself, what kind of a nerd am I anyway? I'm failing the nerd empire completely, and I think that's just a travesty. So I will make the attempt here, and that is the fundamental difference between alternating and direct current. Current meaning the movement or flow of charge carriers. Direct current never reverses direction. Alternating current always reverses direction, or should I say, if it doesn't reverse direction, it ain't alternating current, and if it does reverse direction ever, it ain't direct current. Alternating current, reversing direction 120 times per second in the United States, and in many other parts of the world only 100 times per second for a frequency what they call 50 hertz, Hertz, or 50 cycles per second. I remember when they changed the term cycles per second to hertz in honor of Heinrich Hertz, a well-known physicist who worked with electricity a long time ago. I don't know exactly when, but it was a long time before I was born that he could explain the difference between direct and alternating current. But when they changed cycles per second, that term, to hertz, all of us radio hams, and I am one, call letters W1GV, Whiskey 1 Good Vibrations, we all thought that was stupid. They are cycles per second. Hertz was a guy, but we name everything after somebody, right? I wonder when there will be something someday named after Obama. I'm sure of it. Besides Obamacare. There will really be, I don't think there'll be an electric unit called the Obama. But, gee, the guy deserves something like that, don't you think? Heinrich Hertz certainly did, and he got it. And everybody sneered at the concept. I believe it was in the 1960s. We used to talk about our amateur radio bands as being so many kilocycles or megacycles. Now we talk about kilohertz and megahertz and gigahertz and terahertz and ridiculohertz. But there are alternating currents that don't have any identifiable frequency. The unique thing, though, about the alternating current that comes out of the utility outlet in your house is that it all exists at a single frequency, and that produces a special type of wave. Theoretically, but in practice, hardly so. 99.99% of it is at 60 hertz, and that one frequency, but the other 0.01% can cause all sorts of havoc. But it's still alternating current. Even certain kinds of random motion particle situations in conductors, electrical conductors, can constitute alternating current. All it has to do is just not always move in the same direction. So that I will call take one, and hopefully there will be more. I go into surgery tomorrow, so wish me luck that the anesthesiologist knows what the hell he's doing. Otherwise, take one will be the end of the alternating current non-mathematical series by yours truly, Stan Gibilisco, signing off from the white holes of Dakota Territory, United States of Advertising. Until next time, peace out and so long.